Reborning the Abandoned, the journey of a lost cruiser restoration. They say every machine has a soul, and if you listen closely to the rust, you can hear its story. Recently, in a forgotten corner of a dense forest, we stumbled upon something that many would have dismissed as junk. A classic cruiser motorcycle, abandoned for what appeared to be 10 years. Buried under layers of hardened mud, choked by wild vegetation, and exposed to a decade of sun, rain, and neglect, it was barely recognizable. Yet, beneath the grim exterior, the skeletal profile of its once mighty structure whispered of its former glory. In our latest project, documented in our new video, thumbnail title, Giving New Life to an Abandoned Cruiser, we took on a daring mission to rescue, dismantle, clean, and completely restore this lost machine. This is not just a story of mechanics, it's a testament to patience, passion, and the satisfying art of revitalization. Step 1. Rescuing the lost soul. The first challenge was extraction. The forest had claimed this bike. Roots had grown around its spokes, and mud had formed an adhesive bond with the frame. After carefully cutting away the vines and a full hour of digging, we were able to roll the 10-year abandoned cruiser out of its leafy prison. The magnitude of the task became clear. There was not a single inch that was not caked in dry, concrete-like grime. Step 2. Breaking through the layers, deep cleaning. The centerpiece of our transformation process began in our workshop. The only tool powerful enough to tackle a decade of neglect was a high-pressure water gun. Thumbnail close-up deep cleaning in action shows this intense moment. Using a precise jet stream, we slowly began to break through the mud on the fenders. It was a satisfying, almost magical process. As the gray and brown sludge washed away, it revealed a stunning secret: deep, royal maroon paint, well preserved beneath the grime. The polished chrome of the exhaust pipes started to catch the light for the first time in a decade. A thick stack of rags and several detergents later, the exterior of the bike was sparkling, giving us a first real look at what we were working with. Step 3. Assessing the seized heart, engine, and restoration. The bike looked better, but did it have life? Our attention turned to the engine, which we feared was seized. The fuel tank had deep, threatening rust, and the old oil had turned into a thick, sludge-like jelly. We began a slow, mechanical audit, draining and flushing. We drained all old fluids and flushed the system. Carburetor dismantling. Every tiny pin and screw of the carburetor was disassembled and cleaned to ensure fuel flow. Spark plug inspection. Spark plugs were checked for corrosion and replaced. Electronics and chain. The dead battery was replaced. The entire wiring system carefully inspected for animal damage or short circuits, and the dry chain lubricated to allow movement. Step 4. The final polish. Finally, we sanded the fuel tank down to the bare metal to remove the rust and applied an anti-rust coating before laying down a fresh coat of candy red paint. Chrome parts were polished until they gleamed like new. Reborn. The conclusion. The final moment of truth arrived. We fueled up the tank and kicked the starter. The once abandoned machine coughed, sputtered, and then with a thunderous roar, its soul awoke. A lost soul now, thumbnail banner reborn. This cruiser is no longer a showpiece. It's a living machine ready to dominate the streets once again. You can watch the entire, satisfying transformation journey on our channel. See the mud disappear, the chrome shine, and hear the roar of the reborn engine. Don't forget to subscribe to follow our next dushaushik making journey.